I do a list, but it's not a long list. So I have a thing which I call 5 a day. What that is I will choose 5 key things that are going to have the most impact on my business or whatever it is I'm focusing on at that time. So they're 5 key things. So it's not just creating a list. There's 5 things, and I literally focus on the first thing, and I don't move on to the second or the third, the fourth or the fifth until I've completed that. And it might be batting at something off to somebody else, doing my little bit, and it goes out. But I find lists a strange thing, because people who do lists, I do sometimes believe it does create procrastination in the fact that you just always feel you have this huge list that you don't get anywhere with. And sometimes in the past, when I used to have a list like that, and some of the listeners right now might resonate with this, it's like you do something but it wasn't on your list, so you put it on your list just to cross it off your list.
Yeah, and I've done that.
And there's that feeling that's attached to it, like I've got that off my list but it wasn't on my list. So it creates this kind of attachment to this list which you never get through, and you're always feeling guilty about it, because there's things on there that really, you just keep adding them to it. So I do the 5 a day, and I'm really, really thoughtful on how that looks, because I'll look and I'll go, is it key, or is it just something I'm putting on there so I can mark it off? And is it something that was just going to happen anyway? Like, if that was going to happen, that's not a goal or a list or something that I'm going to do that's going to propel my business forward. So I'm very keen on 5 key things that are going to be impactful, and I don't look at the other ones until I do number 1. So it stops the overwhelm, and it stops the feeling of guilt of not being able to achieve things. And if there's something that's sat there and it hasn't happened, I'll look and I'll reevaluate my 5 things and go, is it that important, or is it just something that's on there because it's on there? Because if it was that important, it would be done.